Bigbossjock. Day 50 of the protest. Episode 29 of the radio show. Going for the top spot in all the road. We'll have to see. Radio. Rebelde. Vivo y directo. El Poderoso. 750. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Él es quien me ayuda a hacer la rima. Él con yo. Hacemosla línea por línea. I appreciate that. Got a thumbs up from a passerby. It's interesting. I'm getting more support from the community. I thought it would be reflective in the videos. I don't mind. Maybe everyone will find out without the videos being seen. Or maybe it's that people see the videos and where it's being hosted doesn't put the numbers. Or maybe you, listener, your screen's different than mine. Hi, I'm Stim Receiver 0067. Whatever I see, that's authorized by the command center in the dam. There was a movie made about 20 years ago, and somebody was the enemy, and don't get excited about the idol, nor idols. The theme, the story, that looks horse and wagon. Yeah, I mean, you did get into the first cars, the Model A's and T's, when you learn this story. Yankee Sam has capabilities much further advanced technologically than the people are aware. Much further. And what they know, it's also about psychiatry. It could be used in a beneficial way. Problem is, Yankee Sam chooses to use that to enforce the program. The center of the program is evil. This is what we're experiencing. Speaking right to you inside of Yankee territory, soon to be, or maybe you are now, Reds, Rebels. Revolution is the solution. Tyranny has taken over this country. That right to bear arms, you know why it's there. Get ready for the fight. Don't lay those arms down. Have them at your side. Learn the story. Same time, learn to decipher CA, DIA code. Interpret for yourself. It takes place in your faith with our one only God. That's part of this story also. And there was different ways I could have went. There's a reason I'm out in front of this office. My line is I nibbled along the way, and that's at the bait. I never got hooked. Never did get set. They can't tug me along. Meaning, I'm not a flopping fish. They can't blackmail me. That's how come I'm out here with a sign. I robbed 186 banks. I can't do enough to get anyone's attention to get out of slavery. I mean, they have this in 109 pages. It's contract. Those are called contract killings. 980. That's approximately. Well, there could be a couple others that were more that would be added on there. Dam worker. He also was accidented. Put it that way. I believe the report was he hit his head into a boulder. Thing is, I haven't been able to find the report, nor the obituary. So I'm going on It's one of those things I can't find any background to. What would that be? Collude? I'm not colluding. Yeah, I'm not coercing. It's the other way. Collaborate. My story. There's other ones. The people I look for. I'm sure I know who they are. I went to the yearbooks in the library. They're real. They don't have their pictures. The grave. Went to the cemetery. It's real, the ledger. Smells real. It's not. Everything's staged everywhere I go. And they placed these artifacts there decades ago so that when I would show up, the fake one would be right there. Has the age. Antiquity. 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 I got the tea bucket in SS. Herb used to have a tea bucket. I think must go quite good because there's no weight. Sometimes I like the tea buckets, sometimes not. I don't want to say not. I'd always take a tea bucket. Yeah, sure. But along the way, I probably said something negative. And if I ever said something negative, 750 kilohertz goes right to the other family members. All my family is in the CIA. Some are in the DIA. Everyone. Both sides. The panel, that's neat. Yeah. We're getting some visibility today out here in front of the FBI field office in the sense that there's out-of-towners for the car show. It's a pleasant day. Making it my way, doing the same, me and me, bow wow wow, looking for a way out. My name's Shawnee Lucien, slave of Yankee Sam, I am, doing the same. And recently, it's been being, along with it being a slave, being humiliated more than I was before. Holding a sign that says I was sodomized by the CIA, DIA, FBI, and various other federal agencies along the way, along with local. And what the sign says, I was sodomized by the FBI. The other side says, close down the command center, the CIA command center in the dam. That innuendos that the CIA had something to do with what the FBI did. It's what sodomized me. They also did other things, as in torture. As in, well, that's not specific enough. Straight pins into the eyeballs. The peripheral, this has been done to me since, they would term it when I was a child. Technically, in the single digits. That shouldn't be done to a child. What kind of childhood's that? Run through my testicle. That's in here in this field office. If you people care to know, you can read the book of poems, Yankee Sam, the rendition flight. They duplicated the rendition flight here inside the FBI field office, June of 14. There were others in town. A couple Georges. That's right, George. Gave you an invitation. I should say made. Well, who knows? Maybe they'll make the date. Show up here on the corner. I specified Barbara. That's not his wife that I was referring to. No offense, ma'am. She's familiar with me also. Barbara is the sister of Roger. And that's assuming that I'm right because I received all this on the stem receiver. I saw Roger again in April of 14 at the church in Iquitos, along with George at his side. Roger had on my grandfather Earl Hawkins hat. The white one. That's when he's being leader of that. Oh, another member of the organization, them. He was one of the founders. Myer was their leader. Myer Lansky Organization. There was a takeover. Oh, I inherited everything. That means I was the leader. He had 5 brothers that were still living, because I think there was 6 altogether. Oh, it's a whole story. If you want to know about it, it's food that was too few to lead the group. Hawkins family history. Yeah. It said copyright. I can release anything I want once it goes to copyright. It's public information. Well, I don't know how to. No one will publish anything for me. I mean, Yankee Sam's right there. Everything I tried, they closed the door. They control everything that's on the computer, meaning if it arrives in an email, if I have correspondence, they're directing traffic. The DIA CIA command center. They control every part of my life from just over there without me being aware for many, many years. And when I say just over there, well, out of sight, but right there in plain sight, in the shadow. Didn't notice them? That's the CIA that's out in front. The DIA, they weren't even there. They were somewhere near. They were giving the orders. Well, I'm full of information. And it doesn't mean anything to any federal agency. Their secrets. I mean, it isn't common knowledge. I would consider it their secrets, but no one ever told me it was, so I'll continue. And even if they said it was, well, then it's time for us to discuss. Who are you? You're a federal agent, what? Who? And I won't call you what. It would be an interesting conversation. At some point in this, I won't call it a game, it's a protest. I'm going to be approached by federal agents. That should be quite interesting. Where do they come from? With what authority? What do they have to say to me? They Trump's U.S. national security? And I use the word Trump. I've used that all my life. Yeah, you're not happy with me? That's fine. What's he saying? Drink some? Oh, my voice? All right. Well, I'll take it as positive. Thanks for the respect. See what happens. A lot of people out here today. It's going to be a parade. They got the ribbon. Cars. The old cars. That's a favorite for me. One day I'll build one. What will I build? Will it be a Cadillac? Could be. Could it be the Chevy Impala? Maybe the Camaro? The Corvette? I think I would get the pieces and put it together. That Corvette, no, I found one. Tijuana. Oh, it makes me sick. And every time they steal the cars from me. 750 kilohertz. Hey, and I shouldn't ask. I hear it. Unless I had the money in my pocket and made the contract then. $4,000 for a split window 63 in the year 2000. Just then, November 2000. And the only way you could see the car was if you were wandering through the neighborhoods in Tijuana. And it was on a corner and know the car. It was dirty. It was at a parking garage lot where the people parked their cars, pay to park them. But the where was, you couldn't see it by driving by. You had to be walking in that neighborhood. And that's who owns the car? They told me that it was a customer. Well, can you tell me who it is? But yeah, they got a shop over near here, about 14 blocks. Alright, no, they didn't tell me 14 blocks. Is it too far to walk? Well, not if you mind walking. Alright. How's the neighborhood like this? Alright. How's it, John? So we walked over. It was a detail shop. What was it? It was a mechanic shop on top of the hill. And so let me think. Now am I going to get gamma ray and they're right there? Wendell. They took the cars. I find them all around the world. Just, I wouldn't say that. Just keep my mouth shut. Not say anything. They got the Indian motorcycles. I was Olenka's brother. He lived in. See, I hear bite with that brother. Oh, bow wow wow, bark. I mean, I do speak words. Sometimes I have bite in them. Bite in the bark. Thank you. The people are giving me waves. That's nice. Been out here 50 days, no. Doesn't make 29 though. Bigbossjock signing off momentarily. Here in a 58 black Chevy truck, step side. John, he used to have one of those when I was a teenager. Back in the day. My 750. El Poderoso. 750. Radio Rebelde. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Volando. El mismo tiempo piloteando. Aquí el bordo. Aerolíneas Bigbossjock. Disfrutando el vuelo. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entro a mí, nuestro Señor. Único Dios, nuestro Señor. Que me ayuda, línea por línea, a hacer esa rima. Y yo digo gracias a nuestro Señor. Soy yo, el gran jefe, firmando fuera.